We watched a great quarter by Ty Lawson. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Well, looking back on last season, you could see the Rockets were tough at home. They just were relentless at going at teams.
Yeah, how about a 30-11 record last year? And a lot of close ones for them, but that home crowd at times could just really will them to victory.
As it did help in the series against the Clippers last year in the playoffs. And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Golden State. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And, you know, for Houston's wins at home, a lot of it had to do with their three-point shooting. I mean, they shot an average of 35% from behind the arc at home, but kept their opponents to under 30% on the year in Houston.
No good on that one.
And guys, this is what makes Houston so good and why they've been so good for so long. In the last 31 seasons, they've only had 2 losing seasons. Only team in the league to do that.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, with the season the Warriors put together, they came out way ahead of everybody else in the West. I mean, given how tough the West was last year, that makes their 67-win season all the more impressive. One of the best in history in my mind.
Howard dishes to Harden. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 9 points for James Harden.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Warriors took apart the West last season. They went 42-10 against the rest of the conference. The games between them and second place in the West were the same as the games between second place and 8th in the West.
And the Warriors didn't just pick on the little guys. I mean, they had big wins over the top teams in the West. Against the rest of the playoff teams, the Warriors were a whopping 20-5.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
Now, here's Ariza, following the miss by Draymond Green. Beverly wide open, and another 3 for Houston.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Capella's checked in, and it's Thornton in for James Harden. And the Warriors also making a change. Ezeli's checked in.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Inside, Thornton passes to Lawson. Back to Thornton. Howard kicks to Lawson. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Ezeli.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Green slams it in.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Kicks it to Howard. He dishes it to Lawson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Curry outside, and another three for Golden State. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Kept alive. Reeves the dishes to Capella, and a wide-open look for Thornton. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Thornton's got his first basket. The Warriors trail. Green kicks to Rush. It's rebounded by Lawson. And something not a lot of people talk about, Ty Lawson's defense. He has the lateral quickness, Clark, and strong lower body that gives, point guards fits.
Yeah, he's like a fire hydrant in terms of his build and strength. He's a good ball defender, but he gambles sometimes, so that can cut both ways. He'll get steals, but he'll also put you in tough positions defensively.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Azili. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Thornton. They double him with Green. And Thornton kicks to Howard. Here's Capella, guarded by Green. Capella with the bucket. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Left side, Curry launches it. Count that one. Curry's got 22 points.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Golden State's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Lawson against Iguodala. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Golden State.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Houston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That's tipped, but he recovers it. Here's the screen. Lawson. Here's Capella. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 26 points. And as we finish